Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Just give me a second while others join us. Hello, welcome, everybody. I've been trying to go online for a while, but come on in, guys. Let's get this done. Let's get this show down. It's going to be a very quick live stream, guys. Very quick live stream. Okay. Share, 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 share. Right, okay, I think I've actually started. I've actually started the wrong live stream actually, but yeah, I'll probably maybe change it later on from the thumbnail. That Chucky, welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Chubby, former Chubby Mom of Five. Yes, that's me. That's me. Welcome, welcome everybody. So let's get started into this live stream. Like I said, I think I clicked on the wrong live stream that I wanted to start. So after the live stream, I'll go change the title and go change the thumbnail as well. So hello everybody, welcome and welcome, welcome. So this is my tired face. I've just come back from work like 20 minutes ago. So and I didn't want to postpone this live stream because I've been postponing it since I think since Monday or something. So I felt like, you know what, let me just do it and get it out of the way. So welcome, welcome everybody. My name is Wemimo. I'm also known as That Mom of Five and also known as TMO5 Kaneko. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So I'm trying to remove this Halloween thingy that I placed on this screen. I don't know how to remove it, but we'll do that later. So um was it a few days ago I came across a post on Instagram by Tochi Esther. So Tochi Esther is one of those big YouTubers here who speak about everything immigration, how to apply for visas, life in the UK and stuff like that. She does stuff like that. And I think I once did a live stream where I think from the type of content she makes, she was, I think maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody reported that to the Home Office or not, or Home Office got to be in contact with her because of the type of content she does. And I think she released a statement then that, you know what, everything she does on her channel is mainly for information. She's not an advisor, blah, blah, blah. They were practically saying, why are you giving people information on how to apply for visa? So, yeah. So I came across this story on Tochi Esther's Instagram page of a lady asking for help because her husband removed her name from their certificate of sponsorship. She was in a lot of tears. And I was like, so when I watched the video, I was like, I've actually been coming across a lot of stories like this. And in the past 2 years, if you don't hear of stories of my husband removed me from my from certificate of sponsorship, you hear a story of my wife removed me from certificate of sponsorship, you hear some sort of story similar. In fact, there's a certain page on Instagram that's mainly the story that people share there. So that live stream, we're going to do that live stream based on that title, I mean based on that scenario on over the weekend. So when I now saw this lady's video, I watched it, and in a way I felt like every other person, like, what did you do, Chebi? We need to hear from the man as well. What did you do? And then the other hand, why I felt that same way was because when she was making that video, I could hear like a children's show, like a children's nursery rhyme or children's rhyme playing in the background, which means that there are children involved here. There are children in this family. So I listened to her video and then I went into the comment section. People were like, what did you do? You're just asking. So she was practically asking that people should help her, that her husband has been threatening her for a while, that he was going to remove her from their certificate of sponsorship. So she happens to be the dependent and the husband is the main applicant. The husband has been saying that, oh, I will remove it from the COS, I'll remove it from the COS, and that he has now done it. and the Home Office has now given her 60 days to leave the UK. So I was just like, that it can't, like, why would, obviously me hearing the sound of a nursery rhyme in the background, like, does this man, like, there's children, why would a man want to send his wife? Hello, Vivian V, welcome. Like, all right, okay, Vivian V just confirmed that the couple have three kids below the age of 5. So, because like I said, when I first saw a video, I could hear music, like lyric, I mean, nursery background, nursery song in the background. So in my head, I was like, why would a man want to send a wife, also obviously children, back to Nigeria? Like, what could be our offense that, what is the essence of even bringing them in the first place anyways, only for you to now say you want to remove her from this, your certificate of sponsorship, so they could get sent back to Nigeria? So like me, like everybody else, I was in my head, I didn't drop a comment there, but I was just like in my head thinking, what did you do? You're asking people to help you. People need to have a context to the story. Like, what did you do? You can't just come out and say, oh, help me. Because I believe that if you let people know what exactly happened, that would, mean people might be, more eager to help you. Even at that point, when I saw a video, I had to go contact my other people. There's a certain amount of groups that I belong to where they share jobs that comes with certificate of sponsorship. I was like, I will have to go check in that group's WhatsApp group to see if there's any further, if there's any new updates, if they've dropped any job, so that I could know, reach out to Tochi to forward it to her and stuff like that. So, hello, honey, babe, welcome. So for me, I was just like, I'm not, my spirit is not leading me towards even sharing any information with this lady. So I was just like, no, well, just like everybody has said, you need to give us a story. There's children involved. I don't think any man whose head is correct would just want to send you and his children back to Nigeria. So I've later found out her Instagram page. And yes, even Tochi Esther obviously did a video coming to her defense, that why is it that people will say, before they help you, they need to hear from the man, they need to hear from the wife, that it is not the first person that quickly come to this internet with a story, that it does not always have to be that the first person that comes to the internet with a story is the only person that people should listen to. People with so many, like people came for Tochi Esther as well. And she was just like, oh, must you hear the story of what happened before you offer help? Must you do this? Must you do that? And I'm just like, well, if you really want people to help you, then you need to come out with what happened exactly, right? So she has done, so I've been able to merge the first video she did, and then the second video she did, and the third one she did. So I'm gonna play it here so we can go all watch it.
I need your help.
So this is the first video she made. So guys, if you're just coming in, I started the wrong live stream, okay? So after the end of this live stream, I'm going to change the thumbnail and I'm going to change the title so that others can join later on, okay?
Help. I need your support. The person that I called my husband
Please like as
has
they
been
come in, guys.
threatening me that he's going to take me out of his COS. And finally, he did it. I received a message from the Home Office saying that I only have 60 days to get other sponsorship or to leave the country. I need your help. I need your help. At this time, I just feel like my life is gradually going down because I never expected that one day something like this could happen to me. I never expected it. Guys, I need your help. I need your help. If you know anywhere where I can get a sponsorship, I'm ready to relocate. I need your help. I need your support. I need your help at this time. I don't know what to do.
So guys, while listening to this video, you can tell there's like, you can listen, you hear some nursery songs underneath. So that was how I was able to tell that she has children. And then I was thinking in my head, like, what man in his correct sense would want to, like, this is an opportunity for you and your children. Why would he want to send you back, knowing you have children? You know, and Vivian V said, M5, please, if you can then share any resources with her for the sake of the kids. I'm not interested in what happened between the adults. Like I said, I've been checking my page since, I mean, that WhatsApp group this morning. They've not sent anything yet, but if I see anything, I can still forward it to her.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know where to start. I don't know. I don't know. I need your help. I need your help. Please, if you know where I can get a COS, please refer me.
That Chucky said, but why would he do? We still don't know. We still don't know. We still don't know. Maybe at some point in this video, we would we will find out. But let's keep listening.
I'm willing to relocate. Please help me. Please help me. I don't have
Apparently, I saw a post saying something else, saying that the man has actually left the UK to go to Nigeria. I don't know how true that is, oh, but apparently somebody said the husband has actually dropped a post to say he is already in Nigeria or something. So I don't know how true that is. So I can't even remember where I read that post from. But yeah,
anybody. I don't have anybody. Please help me. If you know how you can support, how you can talk, where you can refer me to go get one, please help me. I only
you can
have
hear
60
children.
days. Or if not, I will have to go back to Nigeria, and I don't want to go back for now. I don't want. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. Guys, a lot of you have asked.
So that was the first video she made there, asking for help. And you can hear from that video that she did not exactly said what happened. She was just like, people should help her, people should help her. Right, okay, Abby should come and help us investigate. Oh, that Chucky, go and grab Abby, go and meet drag Abby, come out, please. So she didn't say much. And just like I said, that even me, I was like, what happened? What happened? He can't just wake up one day and say, oh no, I'm removing you from my COS, knowing that there are children. Because, like I said, I could hear children in the background. That what happened? Let us know. Because at times, it's when people hear the story that would your story could either open door for people to help you, and your story of what happened could either shut the door of people helping you. That is life, no? So 50-50, right? So that was that video there. Lots of people in the comment were like, what did you do? We need to hear from the man. What did you do? We need to hear from the man. That was basically the comment underneath the video of Tochi Esther. So this was the second video she now released. So let's welcome Mohabi, investigative Gen Z resident. We have an assignment for you. If you read in the comments, that Chucky said we should put you to the task for this assignment. So this is the second video. I have not watched it. Immediately I found our TikTok page, I had to go download the video straight away. I was at work. Guys, I'm back to work. There's not enough time to be doing full online. So I've been back at work. So I immediately I saw that I found our TikTok page. I went on to download our latest videos, which is the second one that you're going to watch now. So let's listen to the second video she made. Like I said, I'm just going to be watching it together with you for the first time. I've not watched it, okay? So please like as you come in, guys. Welcome, Habi. Welcome, Honey Babe. Welcome, Vivian V. Welcome, Cindy Emmanuel. Welcome, that Chucky. I'm welcoming you. Welcoming. Welcome, everybody. Please like and share as you come in. Yeah, so that Chucky and Abby, nobody can separate father and daughter. So I'm allowing you guys to to enjoy Happy a little bit before I decide to come back and take my baby girl away. I'm going to come take my baby girl away from all of you because it seems all of you are troubling my baby girl too much nowadays. Idara, welcome. How are you? Yes, Idara, I heard as well, but I've not seen that video. Please, if any of you have come across the video the husband made, please send me a link via my WhatsApp or my WhatsApp or my Instagram. Please, if you find any link to the video of the husband, because we need to get to the bottom of this. So please let me know. Thank you. Right, let's listen.
What really transpired between I and my husband?
Honey baby's laughing. I'll be now. Yes, that Chucky, were you the first? Let me go and investigate. Let me investigate that quick. Yes, you are the first one here. Odogu Panara, you are the first. Welcome. Abby said the husband was live with others. Please, guys, send me a link, please, so that we can, dissect this story as we are here. Don't know if there's a video. All right, okay. I'll try and see if I can find a video. Right, let's listen to what she had to say. Like I said, guys, I'm watching this video of hers just as you are watching as we have not watched it earlier on. So, welcome, Susan. Welcome. How are you? Right, let's watch.
What happened? Did I cheat? No. What have I done? I will explain how everything started. So, we came into this country 2023. I came in as a skilled worker visa. I'm a dependent. So when we came into the country, it was it was very difficult then, yeah, because it happened that the company that brought him
Welcome, Zeno.
in
Long time no see.
doesn't have enough job, so but he can do 20 hours. But I was the one that was eligible to do like any type of work I want to do. But then I was able to do a warehouse job because most of the other work I applied, they require I should be in the UK, have 6 months experience and all of that. So when I applied for warehouse job, and they accepted, I was 6 months pregnant then. They accepted, and the day I went to submit all my documents, they asked, they submit all my documents. I came back home and I met him at home, and it was like, now that they have applied for the job, that they've gotten the warehouse work, that he needs to open a joint account that they'll be using to be paying the money. I said, oh, no problem. To Nigeria. Dependent.
Why should they open a joint account? Why? Did you guys heard what she said there, that they need to open a joint account so that their income will be paid into one account? Why a joint account? I'm already seeing red flags. Who suggested the joint account? Are you guys following this video? Well, let's watch that part again.
So when we came into the country, it was it was very difficult then, yeah, because it happened that the company that brought him in doesn't have enough job, so but he can do 20 hours. But I was the one that was eligible to do like any type of work I want to
Abby,
do.
please send me
But then
a
I
link.
was able to do a warehouse job because most of the other work I applied, they require I should be in the UK, have 6 months experience and all of that. So when I applied for warehouse job, and they accepted, I was 6 months pregnant then. They accepted, and the day I went to submit all my documents, they asked, they submit all my documents. I came back home and I met him at home, and it was like, now that they have applied for the job, that they've gotten the warehouse work, that he needs to open a joint account that they'll be using to be paying the money.
So she was 6 months pregnant. She applied for a warehouse job, and then upon getting home, telling her husband that she's applied for the job, the husband told her that he needs to go and open a joint account where salary will be paid. Guys, be taking note. To That's red flag number one.
I said, oh, no problem. Since you have access to it and I have access to it, no worries. I accepted.
Hmm.
So when they paid me the first time, don't say it's money. No, it was never money that bring this issue. Because we
Okay.
back then in Nigerian, this has been happening. He has been beating me. This man beat me when I was in Nigerian. Back then in
So there's a case of financial abuse. There's a case of DV, domestic violence.
Nigerian, I had a miscarriage.
Red flag number two. Only baby, help us be writing it. If you write red flag number one, joint account. Red flag number two, domestic violence. So red flag number one is financial abuse. Red flag number two is domestic violence.
Back
Where's
then
my
in
pen?
Nigerian. So don't say it's money. It was never money that bring issue between me and him. It was never money. Because back then in Nigerian, he do beat me, and then what his parents will say is that it is normal for a husband to beat his wife.
Ah,
Well, I wanted to leave them, but my mom was like, he's gonna change, and I should just give him time. So many things. And me, I was truly thinking he would change. That's why I stayed. So when they paid me the first time, before I wake up, this man has already collected the money.
can you
I
hear?
asked him, where the money may they pay me now? He said he's having financial difficulties. I said, oh, I said, okay, oh. I did not say anything.
Monkey they walk, babu they chop. So her salary was paid. The day where the salary paid, husband don't carry money spend before person will carry 6 months belle. She was, remember, she said she was 6 months pregnant. She was 6 months pregnant working in a warehouse. So even before she even had access to the money, her husband already took the money. Ha. Okay, oh.
The second time they paid me, the same thing happened.
Okay.
It was like the second time they paid me, before I wake up, he has already collected the money again.
Again.
Only the money that this man give me is transport from house to work. That's all. He don't give me any because that warehouse they pay us weekly, and I work there 4 or 5 times a week, depending on how I pick shift. So when they pay me the second time, he collected the money again. I sit him down, I talk to him.
Yeah, so the problem started with from Nigeria, nothing to do with the UK. So I've got the wrong title on this video. Actually, this title that I've got is meant to be a show that I'm meant to be doing on Saturday. I must have wrongly clicked on it. So yeah. So this is a case that's been happening. So disregard the title of the video. Okay, I'm gonna be changing later. That Chucky don't come. Abby, come and help me drag that Chucky this evening. How she take remember me? Me, I no get mark for face now. I no get number one. I no get for face. Abby, come and help me to drag that Chucky this evening. That Chucky is coming for me. Let's keep listening. How she take resemble me now?
I was like, he's the one that brought me to the UK. He has the money. He has the right to take the money because I never contribute any money to bring my.
So she's giving me imported wives vibe. I wish Auntie B had said something. I don't know if Auntie B set up a show on this story or not. This is giving me imported wives vibe. Remember, she carry belle go apply for a job. The man has not found a job. She collected salary the first time. Oga don go open joint account. Then they put the money before she collect money. Oga don carry money first time, second time. Imported wives. The only money the husband gave her was transport fare from house to the place. Uncle Beno, welcome sir, my coconut head uncle. So this is giving me imported wives vibes. Let's keep listening.
Myself here. I called him. I talked to him. He was shouting. I talked to my mom. I talked to his mom. I also
Let me read this comment by Vivian V. A lot of stories like this with their brother and wives. 100%. No lies at all. 100%. The day the woman decides no more, they are suddenly threatened with deportations or reported. Exactly. Exactly. Well, don't get me wrong. Some women are doing the same as well. But like I said, we are going to treat a story, a video or a title on Saturday. So I don't know, maybe I should do it in the morning or not. It's centered around whereby all the stories are here of people who have been coming to the UK in the last 2 years. It's all about he deported me. I will remove it from COS. He divorced me secretly. He did that. I was like, what? But let's keep listening.
asked him, where the money made they pay me now?
Let me
Connected both of us. And there was like, oh, maybe it's because of how UK is. It's finding it's very difficult for us for the first time, and why that's why maybe he's collecting the money that he will change. I did not say anything. The third one, this man.
Uncle Beno, this is a different lady. Oh. She was the one asking that people should help her because her husband removed her from his certificate of sponsorship. And as at, I think Monday, she has 60 days to leave the UK except she's able to find a job that will provide her with COS.
Collected before we this one, the third one. My sister called me on a very good day that
The other one that you're talking about, UB, is the other one, the student that was working too much when her father died. So this is a different one, Uncle B.
she was looking for money. That if I have money, that I should send for her. So I told her that okay, they will pay me on Friday, and I will send the money on Saturday. So before when they paid me, it was in the midnight. I think in the midnight. So when I wake up in the morning, before I wake up, this man has already collected the money again. He has already collected the money again. So I asked him. First of all, I told him that.
So that's 3 salaries, 3 wages that this man has collected without his wife having access to that money. So now our own sister is asking her for money back home in Nigeria. And she's promising that, oh, I will give you money when I collect money this weekend. And by the time we money enter, Oga don't pafuka money, Oga don't carry money again. Cash cow. She is a cash cow, money making machine.
He need to send me part of the money. I was like shouting, who will give me rights? for me to ask him to send me part of the money? Am I the one that brought myself here? Am I the one that do this? Being so much aggressive.
The story of because I brought you abroad, so you must be the slave. You must be the one working. This I don't want to say too much, but a few of you might understand where I'm coming from with this story. But let's keep listening.
We started having argument. I said, no, you need to send me part of that money. If the first one I work, you collected the money. Guys, this video is going to be long, but I will post everything that has happened. If he doubts it, let him come and prove it.
Okay.
He started shouting.
I love that she's putting it out there that if she lies, let him come and counter what she has said. I love that she's doing that. So those who are asking that, what did you do? Let us hear the side of the man. So she's opened the door now for the man to come and say his own side as well. And I love this. So which means that I will not be biased in this story. Okay, I will not be biased, and I love the fact that there are men in the house as well.
It's one that brought me to the UK, a lot of things. And we started having argument. This guy being so much aggressive.
UB is a vampire. That live stream that UB did 7 hours of live stream. Uncle B, like UB, how you dey do am? You've live streaming for 7 hours. This one that we are doing, I hope Abby is not here so that we'll be able to run off once it's time. Like, let me stop interrupting you guys now. Let's listen.
PCCing all the, you see, scattering the house. The food that I cook, he brought it, he scattered everywhere. He went out, he go and buy drink. He came back, he was drinking, he was smoking. We still have that. Then we are staying in shared apartments then. So when we came in, so when he came back, we're having arguments. I was like, you're gonna give me this money today because me and you will get issue. Give you gonna, or you divide it and send some for me.
Exactly.
Because only money he gave me there was transport to work. He started being aggressive, shouting, who am I? If you bring a show to the UK, we are shall not pay him every monthly. That's how we started having argument though. On the process, we are having arguments. I can't hold him.
So Honey Baby is replying that Chuck is saying that she should not be doing 6 months pregnant. Is this in the UK? They will have done a risk assessment. So she'll probably have like limited tasks to do. So there'll be some sort of job that she'll be able to do after they've risk assessed her. So I would imagine they will have done a risk assessment and they are fine, employing her. She's quite lucky that they even recruited her with that with being pregnant as much as that. So normally, even if you're 6 months pregnant and you go to an employer will not employ because you're practically going to be working with them for like 2.5 months before you go off on maternity leave. So in her own case, she might not get maternity leave pay from the employer. She might have to, maybe, I don't know, based on their visa, maybe she will have been able to apply for SSP. That is a statutory she'll have to apply for SMP, statutory maternity pay. But then they need to, for you to qualify for that, you need to have lived in the UK for more than maybe 6 months. You need to have worked for that employer for more than 6 months or something. There's some sort of requirement. So in her own case, I don't think she'll have been entitled to any SMP or something like that. So yeah. So they will have done some sort of risk assessment, yeah. But then me, I can't do that kind of warehouse job. Like, guys, please like this live stream for me.
I can't do anything to him. He carried bottle, he stabbed my eye.
Did you hear
I
it?
was bleeding.
Stab.
I was shouting for help. Help. You know what he did? He carried phone, he called the police himself. You see how smart he is. He picked the phone. He don't do me. He was thinking maybe I'll first of all go call police. He now carry phone, now call police himself to report himself before I will report him. So immediately he called the police. Immediately see that the police, you're Sharin now, where the police are coming. It was very calm. When the police are now knocking on the door, when the police started knocking on the door, so it was like, when he heard them, because they were still in shared apartments, it was like, enter bedroom, enter bedroom, enter bedroom. That my eye was bleeding. Enter bedroom, enter bedroom. He now be begging me in Igbo language that.
Did you guys heard what she said? She said he hit her with a Opago Moloju Toju Ensheje. For those of you who are not in Yoruba, let somebody interpret for you.
I don't want to go to prison. I need to lie to the police to tell them that your phone we are dragging and you don't want to go to prison. I mean, I don't want him to go to prison. So when the police came in, immediately the police came in, immediately lady saw me enter the bedroom because there were two. The lady followed me immediately.
So Killing said maybe he paid for travel expense and flight. That's she is his bloody wife. So who else should pay for her flight to the UK if not her husband? So because he paid for her flights to the diaspora, because he paid for the travel expenses, now meant that she is pregnant, working, and he is bloody taking her wages off her. Oh no, please miss me with that explanation. Miss me with that explanation. Even if that was the case, so like seriously, I don't freaking care if he shattered a whole plane to carry her to diaspora.
He followed me immediately. As he followed me enter the place, he hold me. He come out. As he come out, he enter our room. He first of all search if there's any child in the house. No, because I told him we don't have children, because I was only pregnant then. Still, when the police hold me, he's still speaking Igbo for me to tell them that nothing happened. That if I tell them what happened, I will go to jail.
That's when me, I will have threw everything out, let everything scatter. That is when I will have when I know that he's already financially abusing you. You are working and he's taking your money. At the end of the day, is it when people talk about joint account can only work if both of you are putting money into that account. It will never work if it is just one person that is working and putting into that account. What is the essence of a joint account if it is only one person's wages that is funding it? And the person that is now enjoying the benefit of that money is not even the person who is going out to do the work. Omo, hey, I go turn to Agbero straight away.
And so I tell the police that it was phone that we are dragging, no. That's what hit me on my eye. That was like, no, phone can't make my eye bleed. My eye was bleeds. So they arrested him that night. So when they arrested him, the parents now keep calling me. I should use the same method. What I told them for the first, said that I will not change mouth. I should keep on telling them that nothing happened,
You
which
made
I
a
did.
mistake, woman.
I keep on going to the police station, telling them that nothing happened. He's a lovely husband. He never did anything to me, so that they will leave him. Because they arrested him, they give him perquisition not to see me. I keep on going to the police, telling them that nothing happened. He was a lovely husband, but still they did not want to release him. I keep on going. And then if I'm leaving the house, I do wear eyeglass because I was very, very pregnant then. I leave the house early in the morning so that I'll be able to meet the person in charge of it. That's how we did though. They release him. When they release him, because then even before I gave birth, these people say no, you will not see me. When I give birth, I was the only one in the hospital. They refused for him not to see me. But them, they provide one woman. I don't know if it's a social worker that was there with me, telling me, like, helping me. They provided somebody. They said, no, you will not go see me. So after I now give birth, they now release him. So when they release him, for like 2 good months, it was very calm. I said 2 months, 2 weeks. What will be 2 months? 2 weeks, it was very calm. If you see him, oh my God, it was very calm. After 2 weeks, he start again. Like, he start again. If he says something and that thing will not happen, that no go get rest too. It's more something that he said that will happen, or because he brought me to a lot. So after he now came down, then my baby was 3 good months. And I have to start applying for work because it was very difficult for us to sort our bills then. I started applying for work to know if I can get work so that I'll be able to support him. Every month they pay me. This might collect my money. The month that I did not help me. The knife you are seeing on this video was the knife he wanted to use
Sorry,
to stab
guys.
me to death. On that very good day, he came back home and he was so much
Okay,
aggressive.
Abby.
I don't have friends. I work, he take my money. He said he's the one that brought me to the UK, that I didn't contribute any money for him to bring me here. I work, he take my money. He cheats and he
So because he brought her to the UK. So like I said, I wish Auntie B needs to come and watch this story. So this is imported wives vibes. He brought her abroad, half pregnant, She was the one searching for a job. And men like that, they are often very, very choosy with the kind of job they want. So that's when you hear, I can't do cleaning job. Our husband is the type. I can't do cleaning job. Now I can't do cleaning job. They will keep saying for 20 years. So she, obviously, as a woman, she went to go search for a job. She found a job, and then as she got home to tell the husband that she found a job, husband said, "Let me go and open a joint account." She opened joint account. As salary they enter, husband they spend. This is a case of imported wives, and then it was divvying her. He divvied her to an extent that Opa Gomoloju carry bottle, use bottle, do decoration. When police came, she lied to the police that it was a mobile phone that got to her face. It was a man that divvied her. And then that was when family were begging. So she's making money. She's not able to send money to her family back home. And the man was taking money and he was still divvying her and he was still carrying woman. Person will not get work for hand. He's a bit beat woman and he still a carry woman. No be juju be that. No be cause from a papa village be that. Let's keep listening.
Show me to my face, yes, he do it. What will I do? If he says something and that it doesn't happen, that day I will not have peace of mind.
Let me quickly read comments. And also, before I actually did this story, I was not sure if I want to come talk about this because I was thinking that maybe it was content. But then when Tochi Esther spoke about it and reposted it, that was when I realized that it's not a content. So let me quickly read your comment. That Chocolate said, "Where in the UK?" I'm not sure where in the UK. I would believe it's probably outside London or something. So yeah, it's going to be a very low paid job. Hello, Abe Crystal, welcome. Vivian B said they can get a DB concession on the way for her, but if he isn't a citizen, she'll be sent back, unfortunately. So I think she said they came with is it highly skilled visa, highly something visa? I think that was what she mentioned in the beginning. It's been a while, yes, so Abe, welcome. Only Baby is replying Vivian that she didn't report DV to the police. There are no grounds to say. Exactly, she didn't report. She had the chance to report, but then she lied. Oh, he's a good husband, oh, blah 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 blah. So I'll check what Abby sent me now. So Only Baby says, so after all that, she still stayed. Exactly, interesting. The Vivian said the cab can help her apply for indefinite leave under the DV concession. I don't think it's that easy, Vivian. If it's a citizen, they both came on a visa. I don't think they have any sort of permanent residency. They don't have any permanent residency. They came via a certain maybe working visa or something. She needs to speak to her GP as well. Evidence is in there from the GP. UB said, "I'm sorry, M5. This is why one should be cautious with all these online stories." Exactly. When she came out crying, she never spoke about the man. Exactly. That was why people were like, "What happened?" See, even if she did not tell us what she did, she should tell us the story. So that was why it took me a while to like, is this content? Because all that video in the past were like, "Oh, help me, help." And I'm like, okay, if somebody needs to help me, I need to know what happened. Why are you looking for COS? What happened to the other one? Why did your husband remove you from COS, knowing that you have children? Because at the end of the day, not only you, the man wants to suffer. The man wants to suffer you and the children together. But why would a man want to do that to his children? That was my own concern there. That I was like, you know what? Like I said, I went to my WhatsApp group where I know they share COS jobs when it becomes available. I was practically about to message the man to say, "Sir, please, if you have anything, this person is willing to relocate," but there was nothing. And then when the lady was not really coming, like a day after, 2 days after, she was not saying what happened. I'm like, let me still be watching until while I was at work today and I saw this video that we've just watched where she was talking about the DV. So exactly, she did not tell us. Maybe if she tell us this, I saw it, people have been like, this, that, maybe she was scared of people bashing her. Abe said the man is a Dracula. Lobaton. And Uncle Bello said all she said was, my husband removed me from his COS. He has been threatening me that he will do this, he will do that, and eventually he did. That was all she said. She did not give us elaborate story. Obviously, maybe because she people were asking her that, come, if you don't tell us what happened, it will be difficult for people to help you. Tell us what happened. Yes, you'll be ready. People will bash you because you brought your story to social media, right? It's open for public opinion, but you are asking for help. Put everything on the table. She didn't report, no. Adigwe, when I'm passionate about something, I talk the way I want to talk. If you don't like it, exit this channel, okay? Respectfully. Let's keep listening to her.
Like that, there will be hell for me. A lot.
Abe says she can acquire her own COS instead of coming back to Nigeria, but it's difficult, especially if she's going to be. She said I think Vivian said they have 3 children. How does she want to do it? To even get a job with COS now, the way UK Home Office is cancelling the way Home Office is cancelling COS certificate nowadays, and people are still falling into the scam of buying and selling certificate of sponsorship. It's not easy to get certificate of sponsorship now. With all of these changes in immigration things, it's not easy. Not now talk of somebody that has 3 children. She will use her salary to pay childcare. She will use her salary to pay childcare. UB said, also, how do you travel to UK with a Mongo pack? Exactly. Even though he has been showing her Shege Banza in Nigeria, she decided to come here. Knowing that he has been doing that to her in Nigeria, she now has the opportunity to let the police know that this is the kind of person he is. She let the man and his family Kogbo slowly. She let the family and the man and his family to put weed in her head and told the police that, it is mobile phone that make my eyes be like that. Oh, when she should have opened up to the police, that would have been an easy way out. That would have been the way out for her to like get rid of the man totally. But no, she was like, he's a good husband. Right, let's keep listening, guys. I'm trying to find that page on TikTok.
All my bank account, he connects everything to his phone. He know my password because
Can
he's
you
the one
imagine?
that opened it for me.
Can you imagine?
He's the one that opened my bank account for me.
Hmm.
He's the one that did everything. My email, he linked it to his phone. I don't have any friend yet because he said that UK is full with single mother that they would advise me, tell me bad thing of what to do. They will advise me wrongly. So
They
on
always
that
they
day,
always advise them
he
badly.
came
That's what they
back
always
and
say.
he was being
Those
so
people
much
who advise you
aggressive.
badly.
He was being so much aggressive, shouting. Why do I call his work people? I thought I didn't even call the work people. Well, but the person is like, should I say, a leader there because they were very, very close and I know her. And I just called her if I can explain this to her because he's not listening to anyone. He doesn't listen to his friends. He doesn't listen to his parents. He's not listening to
Their type don't listen to any freaking body. The kind of man this woman is talking about, they don't listen to anybody.
anywhere. So there's no how. If I tell you, say it there's sometimes like this. Maybe say this man go do, I go lay down like this. They beg and he go push me away. I will lay down like this, begging him. He will push me away. So I don't have any other choice than to call them and beg them that there's an issue on ground that I would like them to give me 1 or 2 days off. Let's resolve the issue so he can go back to work. So he came back that day. On that Sunday, he was so much aggressive, asking who gave me the right to call Israel people. I tell him, look at the reason I called them, and I never call your. It was this person I called. I don't want to mention name. And he was so aggressive, shouting. Mind you that this like abuse, like beating me, doesn't start any day because if he beats me, he will keep telling me to go to the police to tell them it's a lie, and I will go and tell them that nothing happened, that they will leave him.
Mumu,
He was
Oponu,
shouting. So
yeah,
when I
Mumu.
start seeing that he was shouting, being so much aggressive, I have to go down and open the downstairs door so if anything will happen, I can shout or run out of the house. And he made call outside. He come back and was like, today will be my last day on earth. I was like, what do you mean? I was talking on my mind. What do you mean that today would be my last day on earth? So I make food for my child that day, trying to feed her. So he brought this knife you have seen on this video. He brought the knife. He was holding it. But me, I don't know what he was planning.
That's not bad.
It was when he hold the knife and told me that he's going to kill me today. And even before the police will come, he has done what he's done and they won't see him. So he now hold that knife because people were outside. He hold that knife. That
Welcome,
knife he
Sister
was holding,
Yinkus.
he hold the knife and was trying to go and lock that door I opened downstairs. So on that process, I see that this man is going to go and lock that door, and this man, because of, I've faced a lot of abuses on his on his hand. I don't know how to escape through the house again. I have to jump past through the window. Mind you, when everything was above, I've never for one day called police on him. Ever all those things were happening, I have never for one day picked my phone and called police for him.
Can you hear?
I have to jump out through the window. I fell there and was shouting for help.
Can you imagine?
It was a white woman that saw me and was like, what's happening? And immediately she called police. So when she called police, before police will come, He has already drove out of the house. It was like he drove out of the house. You know what this
Who
guy
has the
did?
car?
He went to his friend's place and go and have a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. So that the police will say, oh, maybe why he take the knife is because he's
So I've been able to get Abby's been able to send me some links. So hopefully after we finish watching our video, we will see also. And I've been able to find our page on Instagram, on TikTok as well. So we'll hear what the husband had to say on the live stream. Obviously, it's a record of some people, so we'll see. But I don't know where she is right now. But like I said, I saw a post that said that the husband has returned to Nigeria. So for her, I think she's by herself and she's trying to get a serious because she doesn't want to. If she returns to Nigeria, her sufferness just continue again. Welcome everybody. I see you, my beautiful sister Yinku's pace like sister Yinku's. That your glasses, eh? I need to borrow it. I need to borrow that glasses. Oh, right. Let's
drinking
watch.
to his phone. I don't have for my child that day, trying to feed her. The guy will call police on him. I've never in my life called police on him. Ever all those things was happening. I've never picked my phone, called police for him. Of again, I've tried all my best to make sure it work. I've tried a lot. Nothing I've not done. Like, okay, after the police arrested him, immediately they released him because they said that they are charging the case to court. And the family called me again that I need to go to the police to go and tell them that nothing happened.
Stupid woman.
That the knife, he never chased me with knife.
You too, you go and say no, he did not do it. Ah!
They said that I need to go and tell them so that they will not charge him to court. And when I did that day, when the police came, I said, I don't want to charge this case to court.
Why? Why would you say that?
And there was no. It has continued. It has happened continuously.
Police will go ahead anyway.
It has been happening continuously. So when they released him, he now traveled to Nigerian. I think
okay, so he's left for Nigeria.
That was what he said. That was what I heard. He traveled to Nigeria. It was in Nigerian that he called the Home Office that we are no longer together.
Okay, it's making sense
it was
now.
Here in the UK, it was when he traveled to Nigeria that he called the Home Office that we are no longer together, that we are separated. That's why the Home Office cancelled my visa and give me 60 days to get another stay or leave the country.
It's making sense now.
There's no type of abuses like I've not faced in this guy's hand.
See, if she knew, should have just allowed the police take the case to court. It would have meant that she can keep staying in the UK because she has covered more than enough for this guy. She has said no, he did not do this. The police knew. So this time around, the police were like, no, they have to go ahead with the case. But she's saying that she does not want to. Hence why the police dropped it. And that guy, they released him on bail. He ran to Nigeria. Upon getting to Nigeria now, he called from Nigeria to tell the Home Office that I'm no longer with this woman. I've separated. So automatically, that meant that the Home Office have to cancel her own visa as well, which means she has to go back. That was what demanded. If she knew, she should have allowed the police charge him to court. At some point, he will have either been jailed or be given some sort of maybe fine or caution, which means that if he ever had to do anything to her again, they'll probably throw her into jail this time around. So, see why imported wives? And I know there are some men, they will tell you, I don't want you to have any friends because they will teach you this. Don't listen to such man. No? Don't listen. Yes, it is good to have coconut head as a wife. If a man is telling you, I don't want you to speak to that person, I don't want to talk to that person because they will lead you astray, do not listen. That is that man trying to clip your wings. That is that man trying to take over you. That's that man trying to control who you speak to and who you make friends with. And that is a blatant no. You should not take that. That was how this man was able to control this woman. He was doing mechanical work on her. Ojukoroju, she herself knew that what the husband was doing to her was wrong. That even at the point that it was even the husband that was calling police on her. Police will still come to the house. She will let the family of the man to kogbo slowly and say, he's a good husband. And now look at what he's done. The yeye mumu Mongo Park, did not think of the children. No, he did not think of the children. Now he's back home in Nigeria. He phoned the home office. Now the home office is asking his wife and his children to return back to Nigeria. Like, I don't know when some women, stories like this has happened several times on social media. Where is she? She know, okay, she said she don't get phone. So she never heard such stories before. Let's keep listening.
I will cook like this, you go throw my food for this UK because he dey vex. You go destroy property. I said there was a time this guy pushed me from upstairs to downstairs. I broke my hand. And the hospital people asked me what happened. I told them I had a fall, but I don't give them the reason why what happened to me.
That was the mistake you made.
Guys, I've passed through a lot.
That was the mistake you made.
I've passed through a lot.
That was the mistake you made.
Those his friends, you will call them, you'll be talking, insulting me in their presence. I'm an ungrateful person. He brought me to this UK. A lot of things.
Imported wise.
Even that time that I was doing the warehouse shop and all those, you know, that still stop. I said up till now, he's still collecting the money. Do you know that this guy collected money? Collected money from me that
Like,
want used to pay.
why is this lady so slow? So he's already left the UK. He's told the home office that you are no longer together, and the home officer asked you to leave, and she's still saying that up till the time she's making that video that he's still collecting the salary. Why not go to your employer and tell them that you want to change the bank details where they pay your money into? You know they had to open accounts now. You know they had to open accounts. Even if, like, I don't understand. Person, they collect your salary and you already left the UK, he already reported you, and you guys just heard out there saying that even till now, you see they collect the money. How? Go to your bank, go to the people where they work, tell them, say, this account, oh, make una not pay my salary into the account me anymore because I don't have access to the accounts. Go to a bank and open a bank account yourself. It is not that difficult. How mumu can you be? Must everything be written on a paper? Must you be taken by hands to be told everything? Like, I'm freaking raging. Like, how? How are you even putting a camera to your face and saying that even till now, oh, is he collecting the money of the job you've done? Let's keep listening.
He never paid, so he no pay am. I don't know what they can do. And I asked him. He became so much aggressive that day.
No, the home office can't do anything about DV. They can't. They will just tell you, find a COS. If not, you have to leave. That's what they will tell you.
Now, but you won't stab me. Bottle.
That Chucky take time.
Picking and run like this, come off for house with empty leg.
Welcome, Lady J Corner.
With empty leg. Guys have passed through a lot. I was like.
So Lady J Corner said, I was on a live stream where both of them spoke. My goodness, the man is pained. Well, now go buy that man for where he did. The man's character, the woman was wrong too. They both split a lot last time. She has gotten a lawyer. Good that she's gotten a lawyer. I would love to see. I've been sent a couple of links now, but I'm going to try and play them at some point. But let's try and listen to her. I'm boiling. Maybe I will need to stop talking and I will allow you guys come in. But let's finish watching this video, and then I've been sent a few other. I really want to hear what the man has to say.
Like, imagine this man doing this thing in this country when he know that there's a law. What will happen when I'm in Nigerian? Because he go buy me.
Exactly. Arike.
To speak for me. He threatened say he go buy me and he go do him and nothing go happen.
But you'll have sat down there and allow him to do it to you now, Mumu.
A lot has happened.
This lady is just like Osinachi. Person they panel beat you, they do that, you go sit down there. Say, okay, they do my husband. This woman, if this woman saw by, she would have stayed there for that man to do it. The way I'm saying this woman, she would have stayed there for that man to buy her. She won't leave. She would have stayed there and allowed the man buy her. If you hear the way she's been talking. Hey.
A lot has happened. You collect money. If I ask you what do you use this money to do, you'll be like, man, no, they ask woman what you take money to.
Hmm.
If I talk too much, you go beat me join them. If I talk too
Okay,
much, you
Abby.
go threaten me, say you go come on me for a visa. Say I ain't bring me call this country.
Hmm.
A lot has happened. A lot that I can't even remember anymore. That I can't even remember how, and like this period is like I've lost myself.
That's a shame.
I've lost myself. I don't know. I need help.
That's a shame.
I still need help. Because even threatening that is in Nigeria, they're going to kill my parents. Go send boys.
Can you imagine? It's even threatening her about harming her family. Anyway, I'm going to remove this one. I've got a couple of links, so I'll take maybe a couple of call and then we'll go to the next video. Okay. Hello, Honey Babe. Mute yourself. Welcome, beauty sis.
I'm trying to show grace, but I'm really getting cheesed off. I'm really getting cheesed off. And people remember thinking that I don't have empathy. I just don't like people that are slow. And she is really, really slow. Very slow. Because like
Very
I said to
slow.
you, even up until now, yeah, there is a mechanism in the UK, like I said to you, where she had many opportunities. Like I said, the police came. I didn't hear all the details. She could have said to them that whatever is, whatever the question, she could have said yes. Even up until now, she says she had never called the police on her husband. Now, how do you want help when you've basically missed opportunities? I mean, she's been talking for quite a while. In every opportunity, she did not take up that opportunity.
Exactly.
People are saying kiniko, and it's like, I'm being very real because I know people that have been in. It's very, very hard, even with the evidence, for them to even believe you. Like,
Hmm.
for instance, yeah, you've not reported it. The man's in Nigeria, so even the DV is gone, is none and void. Because how can someone DV you when you're in Nigeria?
Exactly.
You now want to go retrospective back in time and say that he DV'd you. All that's going to happen is a he said, she said situation. You're saying messages. Do you really think she's not smart? Let's be real. You really think she kept
Exactly.
messages? This one is slow as hell, and I don't mean to be rude about another woman, but she's really
Very
cheesing me off.
slow.
So how do you
Very
think that
slow.
this type of person that's talking, that is, acting like she's not all there, is really going to be holding evidence, is really going to even know how to even say the word financial abuse? Come on, let's keep it real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even when you
Yeah.
go to a GP, they will not do a referral. I've been there with a friend where I've gone to the GP with her, and she had, I don't want to go, but she had actual injuries. They're not going to do a referral based on he said, she said, when the husband's in
Exactly.
Nigeria. There's
Hmm.
no injuries, there's nothing. If there's actual injuries, like you went to the GP the next day, then they'll be able to take photos. You can go to
Exactly.
the police will obviously take the photos. There's nothing.
Exactly.
There's
I
nothing.
mean,
I
she
can
had
guarantee
she had the
you there
chance
is
when, especially when
nothing.
she had that injury where our highs
Thank
was
you.
bleeding.
This is what
That
I'm
was
saying. Sorry, Manfa, the opportunity was there on the day. Now you're coming on live, yeah. Retrospect, how many months later? The man in
exactly.
question is in Nigeria. So even if there was grounds, and like I said in the comments, DV has got nothing to do with the Home Office. You
It's
go
gonna
through the police, you go
yeah,
through whatever social workers, blah blah blah. But what I'm trying to
exactly.
say to you is that, as far as I'm concerned, the DV is not going to stand, because the UK is getting harder and harder. People, I don't know what's
Exactly.
going on, but it's harder and
Exactly.
harder to get stay. Even with DV, they're not even sympathetic. They're
True.
not sympathetic anymore. They don't care. And I know
True.
it's harsh, but that's the reality of the UK government. You got
Yeah.
Auntie Kemi there. You know how she's, and a lot of the Reform Party, blah, blah, blah. It's harder and harder. And what
Yeah.
is really teasing me off is that she was in the UK. She had the mechanism and the opportunities to use the police, to go to the GP, get her stuff in check for her
Exactly.
to be able to, you know, like I said, get him out of the house, sort
Exactly.
herself out, get a social worker, probably get legal aid, because once you can prove DV, you can get legal aid, and that maybe could help her in some way to get
Exactly.
a good immigration lawyer. You've now missed so many opportunities, and you're
Opportunities.
coming now on live. Mama, auntie, what do you want us to do for you? Seriously, I'm asking the question, what do you want us to
Exactly.
do for you? You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing we can do. It's gone. And I mean, if he has taken, and the guy is smart, because people like that, and yes, I'm sympathetic, and yes, she probably has Stockholm syndrome. I get it. But my issue is this, is that the guy was smart enough to know that this woman will never report into the police. And
Yes, you
so
know,
he now went to Nigeria with full confidence and reported her. So we did it before she did it to him. When he left
exactly.
her, the first next day after this guy was on the flight, you should have immediately called the police. You
Call
should
the
have
police.
immediately been one step ahead of this man. The
Mm.
guy has taken you off the COS, so technically you're illegal. You're legal in the country,
Illegal.
and the way it
Yeah.
works in the UK, if you're illegal, you have to leave before you can now apply. And
Because,
even then, they're getting harder and harder. Whether they will ban her for 10 years, I don't know. But
mm,
from my understanding, she's technically illegal in this country.
exactly. She has
So
to
even
leave by
if you're now
50 days.
talking about getting another COS, I don't know how the Home Office works. Maybe there's people that work in the Home Office, but I
But then
don't think it
she
works.
will need money to put in an application. And she
Yeah.
has 3 children because Vivian said that she has 3 kids. How is she going to be able to do that? How much is she going to be like?
And the thing is, if you're now relying on the facts, and this is what I'm saying, if you're now relying on the fact that children are born in the UK, let me tell you right now,
For
up
a
until
long time.
1981, even if you have a child in the UK, if you're not of settled status, your children are not British. So if you think
Exactly.
that you can stay in the country and think those 3 children are British, she's having a bubble.
You are
Because
whatever.
they've
If you
changed
come,
birthright
if you
citizenship
come
since
in, if
1981.
you come in as a visitor and you have your baby here as a visitor,
You're
your
not
baby will
British.
be a
You're
visitor.
not British. You don't
If you
have
come
settled
here with
status.
a working visa, once you have your baby on the visa or a working visa, is the whatever it is that your working visa covers you is what is going to cover the child. It does not give your child automatic citizenship.
No,
It
so if you're not
doesn't.
if you don't have settled status, your child is not British. A lot of people
Exactly.
have this illusion that once you have a child in the UK and you have a birth certificate, a British, that your child is British. No. When I was born back in the 70s, late 70s, yes,
He was
I'm
there.
British from the fact that I was born in the 70s. They changed the law in 1981. Any
Mm.
child that is born of a parent that is not of settled
Not a citizen.
status, your child is
Yeah.
not British.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
she does. There's so many things that is really frustrating me that we could have at least used the children. That one has gone because I've just explained none
Exactly.
of the children are British. The
Yeah.
DV, you can't even prove that because the guy is in Nigeria, so you can't even
Exactly.
say, can he
No
DV
pictures,
you from
no
Nigeria?
evidence, no
So
nothing.
I'm trying to really scramble my head. What grounds does she have to stay in this country? People
She
in the
doesn't have
comment
it.
section,
She
please
doesn't
come
have
and
it.
tell me what grounds. She doesn't have recourse to
She
public
doesn't.
funds. There's
Yeah.
so many things that is doing my head in that. Why this is what happens when you don't have good counsel and when you're slow. And I'm being really harsh, don't get me
It's
wrong,
very, very
but you
slow.
had the opportunity. As soon
Mm.
as the guy left for Nigeria, she should have called the police.
She
Someone
shouldn't have
mentioned
even
about
waited. She had
neighbors.
so many opportunities to have phoned the police, even when the police were there. And I'm
Yes,
sure police could tell
I
that
don't.
he was
What's
flying to
yeah.
protect him.
And you know what they normally do, yeah? Because I've seen it happen. They will sometimes call the woman aside to another room and say, do
Yeah.
you need, and very quietly say that, listen, do
Yeah.
you need this? She could have easily done some kind of
Yeah.
communication without the husband being in the room. There were so
Exactly.
many opportunities and she messed it up. Coming 6 months later or how many months later, I don't know what Auntie wants us to do. There's nothing she can do.
Well, I think
And
maybe
I
she
think
wants to be
personally,
able
with
to
the
find
climate
a
of immigration now in the UK, I personally believe that she's going back to Nigeria. It is what it
well,
is. The
I
people
think
may
somebody
think I'm
said
being
I think somebody said
unsympathetic.
I think somebody
Sorry.
said he found a lawyer, but I don't know what that lawyer will be able to do.
Listen,
Maybe the
listen,
lawyer
my
will not
auntie, I'm just going to be very clear here. Lawyers will rinse your money. When I
yeah.
went to court for my son, I know I paid almost 15K. Because you have a lawyer, there's no guarantees of success. So
Yeah.
I had my aunt was here. She came through someone else's passport. It took her 20 years and nearly 50K before she was able to stay. So don't
Mm.
assume because you have a lawyer. Some lawyers lose. There's no
Yeah,
guarantee you're going to win, especially when in her situation, she has no grounds to stay.
exactly.
So because you have a
Exactly.
lawyer, I don't understand because you have a lawyer that it doesn't mean you're going to win a case. There,
Mm.
to me, there's a very high probability that she'll be able to stay in this country. I'm not a lawyer, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying to you is that I've used immigration for relatives of mine, and I see how hard it is, even with lawyers and even with compelling evidence. It's hard out there.
Yeah.
It's really,
You know
really,
what?
really hard to
The
find
way
yourself.
the way I think this is going to pan out is going to pan out in the way of asylum for her, because now she
You know
said
they're
that
stopping
oh,
your avenue very soon.
I
Okay.
know, I know they will. So, because the last statement before she finished that video was that, oh, he said he's going to buy my parents and he will send me a picture of their body. So that's a threat for her at home.
I mean, she could use that one. That's the okay. Fair enough. That's viable grounds. But in everything that we've said before now, until you mention asylum, for me, there's no grounds. If you're saying based on what you said to me, if she's in fear and there's a real probable threat that, you know, what you said regarding her parents, then let her use that. And I wish her the best of luck. But all I know is that if she has no recourse to public funds, how's she going to pay for these lawyers? And they're not cheap. She's not going to get legal aid.
GoFundMe, no, Nigerian GoFundMe are now 5 and 6.
Yeah. So I think the reason I'm saying that is because I've seen people go through it. We've gone to police, we've had evidence, and it was a battle for them. So this one without any evidence, do you think it's going to be easy for you? So I think that's where I'm coming from. I'm sympathetic, but I like people to be sharp and on the point. Especially when you if it was Nigeria, I get it. She's in the UK. She should have utilized the resources there at the time.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much. So one of the videos that Abby sent to me, I'm just going to play them now. I've not listened to them. So it says there, I don't know what it says, but let's listen to it. It's one of the links that Abby sent to me. Okay. Apparently, maybe that's where the man was talking or something. Oh, let me unmute.
He traveled to Nigeria and stayed. She called my work. He was sacked because I was taking advantage of her. What are you?
So I think this is the man speaking now, saying that she called her work people, saying that he was taking advantage of her. How are you not taking advantage of her when she was the one who started working first and you were the one spending the money? Let's listen to
He was sacked. Listen, stop. He was sacked. He wasn't sacked because I called them, because I later called the company back to ask them.
You called the company and said,
hang on, stop, hang on. I called
So this is like a live stream where she is there and the husband is also there. So I think the husband is known as Ogbanje Real, and then she's nearly gold on this live. So let's listen to what she's saying. Yeah, I think both of them are there.
After everything was going on, my manager called me where I worked before. I don't know that I saw the video. They called me. They asked me to call the company. I called them and I asked them, I've not been seeing, because they want to know where he is. I've not been seeing this man. Like, and it's not
this man. You've not been seeing this.
Yes, you are this man.
Your husband.
Yes, you are, because for the fact you do what you do, you are this man to me. Yes, I'm not. You are this man. So I told them that I've not seen him.
What do you need from this man? What do you need from?
I don't. Oh God! I called them that I've not seen him. That is he still working? They said he stopped work. I said why? They said he's not around.
Stop meeting me, please.
They said he's not around.
Please just not me.
When they said he's not around.
Stop meeting me. Stop meeting me. Stop meeting me, please.
Okay, please.
Let me respond to her in real time. See, okay. Stop muting me.
Okay.
You called them. Everything you said. I have everything, man. Where's my other phone? Let me make screenshots. They personally told me that this is what she said about.
Remember, police called them. Don't tell that I called.
Excuse me.
He's not allowing her talk. He's not allowing her talk. Now she's going mad about the fact that the lady called the workplace where he works. And then he's like, oh no, I have everything. I know I have every evidence. Their type knows how to collect evidence very well. Men like him knows how to collect evidence very well. You're saying that I have evidence, I have everything. Now he's not even allowed the girl talk. Let's keep
Stop it, man. Anybody that has iCrit, anybody that knows iCrit healthcare, go there and said you need to know what happens between Frederick and the wife. They said to you, iCrit healthcare. What are you telling me, man? You caught them, and they've not come here.
Who is muting him?
No, please on the call. You caught them. You personally caught them. If it has been a police issue between me and you, I don't have any issue, man. You called my work people. If
it has been a police issue between the wife and her and him, it does not have any issue. So you know you do not have any issue if it was between you and her. Each and every time you did beating work on her, why was he and his family pleading and telling her to tell the police that, oh, it was something else? See? Manipulators, gaslighter.
People that gave us the CEOs that are crying over. I called your work people. I did not. I called my work people. I called your work people. I did not.
life that
Where
can
she
talk.
works, I will tell you the place. Go down, verify.
Don't call my
Every
workplace.
company
Don't
has
expose it,
2
please.
years
Don't call me. I'm
recorded
working.
call. Yeah, I'm going to drop everything, man. If he wants to break, let it break finally.
Oh God.
She works at Hattie Green. Go and get the report.
See now, he called the workplace of that lady where she was working. He called it out on social media. Now, what is stopping the woman also from calling his own workplace on social media? See how this is how their type do.
Of the call I made, and I will tell you the day I made that call.
Who is that person who is the moderator now?
What are we saying?
The thing is, whether you tell the employer that you just want them to know that the child is sick, or she said to your employer that the moment a spouse, you know what a spouse is in the UK? A spouse called the other spouse workplace. It means the house is not settled, and it will affect the overall employment. You don't need to say much. They are smart.
Yeah, and Margaretha.
So you don't
And
need to
Margaretha.
say, I didn't say anything.
You can call any work.
Please, Ogbanje, we are taking turns in the conversation. Please don't just interrupt when Margaretha is talking, please. Margaretha, go on.
Yeah, I was saying that, Nelly, whether you said nothing, as long as you call the workplace and you say whether there is childcare issue, any problem that comes outside, you're married, you're a spouse, you guys are legally married. And just like me calling my husband work and say, I just want to say that he needs to stop for a few days because he's not letting me work, or the child. Whenever you bring your problem outside, social worker, whether it's workplace, it has an effect on the overall employment. So just
Please, just one thing.
Okay. No, please. Let me finish the learning point, which is the most important part of this conversation.
The moment somebody says the baby is sick,
even if
it shows that you left your sick baby at home.
Even if your baby,
which employer will allow you work when your
go
baby is
back
sick?
home?
Exactly.
See, you should have just
So that's that there. Let me find the other link that was sent to me. So I've been sent a few links. So allow me play these links and then we'll move on from there, okay? Let me start. This is 50 seconds. So they are in short. See, even in the comment, people were against him. See, saying that look at how aggressive you are. Even from the way he talks, people could tell that he's the problem here. Let me go to that person's page exactly and see if I can find the live stream. Okay, so I don't know if I've already. Okay, we've watched this. I think we've watched this.
Sis, are you playing it?
story. Ten years age difference between them.
Really? Where did you find that out?
Did you guys hear?
No,
Age
we didn't hear
difference
anything.
between them. 10 years is the age difference between. Oh, you guys are not seeing the screen. Let me.
No,
Let
we
me
didn't
share.
hear anything. That's why we were saying what is happening. And I think Abby sent a comment. We
Let
didn't
me
hear
share my screen.
anything.
I
Okay,
thought I
no
was
problem.
sharing my screen. All right, okay. Let me start from the beginning. So
Okay,
I've gone to
thank
the
you.
page now. Let's start now.
Yeah,
He
you
found out
guys
things
see,
about
see,
her past,
where any of
and
my
he's
friends marry.
traumatized. He's
Ogbanje, please.
traumatized once
Ogbanje,
in
please wait.
marriage.
Gopper, please wait. Let Ogbanje finish.
That's
Ogbanje,
the
yeah,
point.
finish your
Why is not
your
allowing them
trauma,
talk?
your trauma.
Please.
Stop telling me to finish my trauma. What do you mean by that?
That's your
See, you have a
traumatized,
brother,
whether you
right?
like it or
Margaret,
not.
you have a brother, right?
I
Tell her
have
to
a
go and
brother,
marry
of
Nelly.
course.
See, Margaret, do you have a brother?
I do.
Thank you. Let her marry Nelly.
They're all
Thank you. That is the only
married,
thing I will tell you.
unfortunately.
Any of you.
So that's the guy now. He's not allowing them talk. People obviously, she and him, his wife and himself were on that live stream, and they are trying to hear what is going on between them. He's not allowing the girl talk, and he's not even allowing the moderators talk. That's him saying that somebody should go and marry his wife. That Nelly is a good girl. Go and ask your brothers to marry her. So I'm going to keep quiet and allow you guys listen to what's happening. There's multiple videos from that live stream, so we'll watch it. Okay.
Of you in this panel, let's go and marry Nelly. Simple.
You're
It's good as that, man.
transferring your aggression now.
I'm not transferring anything. You have a brother that is not married.
Margareta, hang on. These are not
Go
personal
and
things
tell
now.
him to go and marry Nelly. Simple. I'm done.
Ogbanje, the purpose of this life will be defeated.
We're
if we
talking
don't...
about what caused their breakdown.
Margareta, hang on now, please.
Prostitute, and I said that means he was traumatized. No,
Okay, on the
finding out things that he did not know. How is that? How am I wrong?
I'm not saying we are wrong.
Ogbanje, we're going to give you time.
Nelly, let me tell you something. Nelly is not a bad girl. She's the best girl in the world. Get one of your brothers to marry her. As good as that.
All right, Ogbanje, yes, thank you very, very much. Now, the purpose of this live is not where we are going to now. Someone is saying, God, shut up.
Godpa, don't respond, please. Leave this comment section, please.
Yeah. I think, please, moderators, please just block those people for me now, please.
Okay. I am blocking now.
So please,
just mute them.
I'm not muting, I'm blocking.
So the idea on this live is, what are the
learning insult people?
So how can people in the UK, in Nigeria, how can we choose the right marriage? What are the legal implications?
Differently. See, my brother.
Hang on, please. Now, hang on, please, hang on, please, just hang on. And then at some point, someone will please, hang on. We don't moderate like that, please. Obenje, you're just
so. To be honest with you, I can see you're really pained. To be honest, I can see you've gone through a lot, which I do believe Nelly too has really gone through a lot as well, both of you. What's the age difference between you and this lady, Nelly, if I may ask?
What is what?
The age difference.
Age difference is 10 years.
10 years age difference between both of them.
See, my dad, let me tell you, stop telling me that. Please.
Okay.
Men, the reason why men die more than women, your husband is at least 4 or 5 years older than you.
Yes.
It's normal everywhere. What are you telling me, this or that?
Okay.
Let me tell you, when a woman gets open to prostitution at an early age, and I'm going to drop the receipts and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you telling me? I married you. You are
when the woman is open to prostitution, you don't know that one before you carry and call UK, call the third and to Monue to come and be doing all the work. So you have evidence of being exposed to prostitution. You carry that all the way enter Obodoyinbo. She was doing all the work. You were spending all the salary. This man is a proper Ayiyolo Muale, head of bastards. You guys continue to listen. Can you hear what he's saying? Hey.
Everybody in your village, you are a good girl. What were you doing in Nugeli for 4 years?
Okay.
What exactly were you doing in Nugeli for 4 years? I knew all of that. I still kept shit because you've already betted the shit for me.
Okay.
Did anybody know about it?
So you didn't know about the prostitution?
Excuse me. Then in that marriage now, you said, I'm not good for you. 1. Her past does not matter. Take your brother to marry her, and in 2 years, 3 years time, we're back here, man. I'm not a simp. You said I'm not good for you. You said I have stupid. Come on, you guys should leave me. Dave, leave me. You said I have stupid COS. You said I have stupid COS, right? You said I have stupid COS.
So?
You said you don't need me.
Okay.
You said it's your money that I'm using to sustain.
Exactly, because she was working.
Now I've solved the problem. The stupid COS that you no longer need, I've taken it. I'm not good for you. I've gone away. Your money that I'm using to live, I'm no longer there. So you make all the money in the world and take care of yourself as you want.
Okay.
Then why are we crying? What's the problem?
I believe everything you've said. Honestly,
what is the problem?
Just wait. I believe everything you've said. And let me just say, Nelly's at fault. Just please be patient, please. I'm begging you. Can you tell me one thing you would have done better?
Okay.
I'm not here for therapy session. Don't ask me what would have done better. The only thing I would have done better is what I did. I left. So, me, Max Posh, if you have a brother, let that brother go and marry her. She's still young. Thank you.
Okay.
For all the black eye and everything is the right thing.
Honestly.
Please, can Nelly answer the same question, because I was always coming there.
Okay.
And Nelly, what do you think would have done better in order to protect, or in order to mitigate differently to mitigate this problem in your family?
Wait, ask the question again. Sorry.
Okay, what do you for do better?
What would you have done differently?
Speak in English.
What
do you for do as a woman better?
What question are they asking her? That what could she have done? This was a woman where this man was doing mechanic work on her. She was not doing anything, and she was covering him where the police could see evidence of DV. And they are here asking her what she could have done better. No, she could have gone. They should tell her to go and lie under Express M75, make trailer run on top of her head. Now that time the man go know say yes, she truly loves him. What kind of
Mama Five? I think for me personally, I don't know why they're asking that kind of question. I agree with your reaction, right? But I think the issue I have is that they have no business being together, even from Nigeria. They brought their madness and their chaos to the UK. They obviously had issues. And I say this all the time, and people think I'm very flippant. It's not by force to be married. He was doing DV from Nigeria. I know it's harder to leave. That's why I stand by what I said, and I was triggered. And I get it, Vivian. I appreciate what you're saying. But the issue that is really doing my nutting is that you have the opportunity to now use the resources in the UK to leave that abusive relationship. You must chef everything up because now you've got no ground. So I think this type of, I don't even know why they're in a life together. Is it to reconcile them or mediate? Because I'm trying to understand, why are they in a life together? Make it make sense. Why are they doing life?
Reconcile waiting. Me, I would say,
I'm just asking from the point of view, they're both on the live together, husband and wife. Why are they on the live? To talk about the reason they broke up, or to mediate, or to reconcile them? Because there has to be a reason for this madness, for what is going on, where he's screaming and shouting, saying that he doesn't want any therapy session. And then they're asking her what she should have done better. So what she should have enjoyed the TV better.
On the kitchen sink.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes when people talk, I don't know what to say. I think the lessons is that marriage is not by force. And I think another lesson is if someone is panel doing DV to you in Nigeria, it's not going to change when you come to the UK.
No,
that's the lesson. So I really don't understand why people do this all the time. They have chaotic, toxic relationships. They come to the UK and they bring their madness to the UK. And then you get this result. Why are you shocked?
Honestly, I'm shook. Like, Abby, you've got the floor. Let's hear you speak before we continue with the video.
It's honey, babe. It's honey, babe. I say, Abby, come and talk.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you coming on.
I don't know what to say because honestly, you know that Mom of 5, you know, I don't really like immigration topics. I don't understand immigration for the most part. But my thing is, I just feel like she's now that once I heard Ugeli, Ugeli is a village, Mom of 5 in Delta State. Yes. And I'm just thinking this sounds, it's just I'm just trying to say that it's a rural area.
All right, okay.
So I feel like this is a girl that is naive, not exposed, doesn't know better. So Mom of 5 is giving proper imported wife. Not imported wife from Ibadan. Because Ibadan is not far from Lagos.
Imported wife from village, like original
village. Yes. You get that is naive and slow and stupid. And that has to be groomed to the man's satisfaction. Do you understand? It's not giving imported wife from Lagos or Port Harcourt, no, or Abuja. Is from Ugeli, like rural area, right? Even people like them can't even stand beside, let's say, Lagos people. Ugeli people will be excited to go to Lagos. You understand? So people that are saying stuff like, "Oh, it won't change when she's in London." You don't understand that London could have been a price to her. Do you understand? And when you think about the way DV and control works, I think most of the time they don't know any better. They are even more scared to leave. So I don't know. I do think that it is an unfortunate situation. I don't think that people just want to be stupid on purpose.
But Abby, this girl, police came to the house multiple times, and she said it with her own mouth that she has never called the police, that it was her husband that would do all of the panel beating on her, and he will still be the one to call the police, and he will still tell her in Igbo language to tell police that you fall in you. What kind of
don't you? Yeah, I agree with you. I can see why you're upset, and everybody should be upset because, in a way, as women, we're tired of women acting like this.
Exactly. You get that's why we're getting angry. Yeah,
I do. But I just want. My own thing is, I just think about why this woman is doing this. That's the only thing I'm saying. Why is this woman doing this? It doesn't make sense for a reason. It means that, look at what Auntie Inku said about how maybe he knocked her in her head or something like that, knocks her head in. And there's something fundamentally wrong, is my point, right? These are the sort of women that will say stuff like, "Oh, my husband is my crown." I can't, Mom of 5, we know women like this.
Maybe our family said,
we know women like this, I beg. I'm even having a headache, but we know women like this. We know women like this. "Oh, what will happen to my children?" But the man was not thinking about what will happen to your children too, as well. But we know women like this, they would rather go to women that are doing nonsense and going to prison for men. Do you understand? So I understand everybody's anger, but I think that whenever I see people act very abnormal, I always think about it as something is fundamentally wrong here. Yeah. Whether you want to call it juju, whether I want to call it Stockholm syndrome, whether I want to call it whatever it is, something is wrong, because you and I know that this person has been speaking. She doesn't sound incoherent, meaning she's okay.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong, and it just has to be maybe some sort of grooming. Just also, I always say that every time I see women act funny, the first people that I blame is society, because of the conditioning that a lot of us have had to go through about marriage and wanting to be single. This woman now, what could be doing her is, my home people must not hear that I've divorced or London has not worked out. You'll be surprised that that's what is even wrong with her.
But I think the problem is Abby.
Society.
But the problem is Abby. She's coming on how many 2 videos or whatever videos asking for help. And I asked the question, what does Auntie want us to do? Because all the opportunities for us to help her with evidence and all the things, I was going back and forth with Vivian, and I hear what Vivian is saying. She's missed those opportunities, and it's hard now in the UK to stay. You know how it is, Abby. Maybe this what did you say? Asylum thing may work. But what does she want us to do for her? I think that's where my problem is.
I don't, obviously, she's asking maybe somebody has a COS, they might be able to offer a COS. That's what she's practically asking for.
Yeah, but the way that COS is supposed to work here, like my brother, he was in the UK, worked for an IT firm, and they moved him to America. COS is like that. My brother didn't pay for a penny. Yeah. So I don't understand the way that COS in Nigerians' minds is, because the COS is that an employer, a legitimate company, you do not transfer. The way they're talking is that you can just pick it up as a suite. Yeah. That's not how COS works.
Again, so this is the reason why
people are thinking with this COS thing. I'm confused.
Honey, babe, again, this is the reason why I don't really like immigration topics, because it is very easy for us to sit and speak from a place of privilege. Because I just realized that Nigerians are conditioned to think of everything as tough.
Yeah.
Nigerians are conditioned to think of everything as, oh, I have to struggle, right? And I've said this before in previous live streams about immigration, where I'm tired of the mentality of Nigerians that everything has to be tough. In fact, to the point where even if I come out, that's one of the issues that a lot of people that are underprivileged have with privileged people. Because the idea is, how dare you have it easy? That's the reason why you will see somebody just insulting DJ Copy unprovoked. Not because she did anything, but because she's Otedola's daughter. So it's like, how dare you? These are the issues, right? Because we are conditioned to believe that things have to be tough. So even with that CEO situation, a lot of Nigerians, you'll be surprised, a lot of Nigerians don't think that they deserve it.
You think
that they're supposed to spend £10,000 for?
You're not supposed to.
I know, but then again, you're in a situation where a lot of them, it also doesn't come easy. We're conditioned in a situation where we have to pay for everything. You have to pay for your seats. You have to driving our way through stuff, paying our way through our own rights, our own rights as you know, as citizens of Nigeria. Yes. So I think that sometimes what really happens is that, and that's even the UK itself as a system, even knows what you're doing, and that's why the UK will finish collecting £15,000 per year for 3 years and not give you any options to stay, like Canada, for instance, and just kick you out. They even use our own conditioning against us.
Exactly. Yeah. True.
Do you understand? So I understand everybody's anger, and I know that some of us have not had to be in that situation.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I don't like speaking about immigration, because what do I know? I woke up one morning and a British passport was handed to me. So do I know the struggle of another international student, even if I technically came here as an international student? Do you understand? It doesn't. So I don't like the topic, because it's very easy for me to sit in my privilege and say, oh, don't pay for COS. But you don't pay for COS, but the country is telling you have 3 weeks to the country.
Even if she has the money for COS now, it's not cheap. Some are selling COS for as much as £30,000.
And then you have to ask yourself, other Nigerians that know the struggle of our fellow Nigerians are selling it. And even if you want to sell it, that's why I said, let me tell you something. I'm not a hypocrite, right? So I cannot be here and say, hey, don't sell it, because only God knows how they collected it or they got it. But my own thing is that when they start selling it for £6,000, it's one thing to sell it for £1,000. It's another thing to sell it for £15,000. That's what actually, because I can't be a hypocrite and say don't sell it at all. Do you understand? But to be selling it for £15,000,
do people actually sell it for £15,000? How much is COS? £300.
And it's not even the employee that's going to pay. It's the employee that's going to pay.
Because, like I said, my brother moved from UK to America. He got sponsored from a British investment bank to an American one. My brother did not pay for Jack. Relocation. He was in a hotel for 6 months in the Hilton. He didn't pay for Jack. So it amazes me when I hear 15,000, because the employer is supposed to pay for all the costs, not you. And the problem is that as much as you're saying, Abby, that who are we to tell anyone not to sell it? The UK are getting kind of smarter, and they're striking off all these so-called companies that are able to have COS. So all that's going to happen, the more that people are using this for, unfortunately, fraudulent things, you're going to cut your nose to spite your face, because eventually the government will cut everything down until you're going to have a situation where they might even cancel COS, which is what I think the government are thinking of doing.
No, honey, babe, don't get me wrong. It is wrong to sell it.
Yeah, I get you.
I also feel like it's just, I can't just tell people not to be compensated for things that they do or whatever. The same thing I feel about all of these NHS courses and NHS and filling form and all. Fam, if you know that you're so stupid and you're so lazy that you want to go and meet somebody else to fill your NHS interview form or whatever, then you should be willing to pay for it, or you sit your ass down and work through it, research. Watch YouTube video. You don't want me, Abby, to come and fill form for you for free because I don't have other things to do. So if I tell you, think about it. If I tell you to bring £500, you better bring your £500.
I agree with that.
Down there as a human being and research. All of these resources are free.
Yeah, they are.
Check YouTube, check the internet, check TikTok. Somebody has already explained to you. The other day, I wanted to go apply for my Nigerian passport. I saw one TikTok video was what helps me do this, do that, do that. And I knew what to do with applying for Nigerian passport to get to the house, right? Sometimes all you need to do is just watch a few videos, but no laziness. Nigerians are not reading. Nigerians are laziness. Now we want to be mad at somebody saying that they have group chats for NHS, bro. The only reason they have group chat because they have people that are patronizing them to begin with.
Yeah, right. We've got UB in the house. Let's hear a master.
UB wants scatter table. Jeez.
Please, my
M5, give me a minute. I'll come after us. Give me a minute.
Okay. When people like UB come in, you have to tax them. You have to tax
be gentle.
Where is it going again now? UB, are you still there?
Has he gone? Did we?
I heard him say.
I'm here. Just give me.
Hey, you babe.
Okay, we are waiting. We are waiting. Uncle Bas.
My phone about to die, so I want to charge it a little bit.
All right, okay. Everybody, grab your hat, grab your helmet, grab your helmet, while we are waiting for UB to come in, let's keep listening to this live stream because I really want to hear the story of these people, honestly.
I just wish I could find the longer one. I can't. I've checked everywhere.
There are short videos on the same guy's page. So I was just like, maybe playing it and see where we get today. I am triggered.
Say this marriage for no break. What do you for do? If they say make you do something better, because you go help you, go see marry in the future, Shebi. God help you. So what do you go learn from this? Say if I know I for do better. For no break.
Well, I don't try everything to do better. I made me they turn to Mumu because the fact that he's doing everything he's doing, at a point I'd be like, oh, let me just leave him. I've tried to do better. I've tried to call family.
So she says she has tried to be better by becoming Mumu, allowing him continue with what he was doing. That was our own way of making sure that the marriage, was working.
I've tried to even sit down with him and talk to one-on-one. Tell me what I've done for you, what I've done to you. He said I'm not submissive. I've called family.
You are submissive, Abby.
Wait.
Meet that submissive person. You guys, good night, man. Yeah, you come online validation. Man, I'm off the picture.
I want to go. Nobody's begging you.
The good person.
Nobody's begging you. If you want to go.
Good night.
Good night, sir. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. All right. Please, sorry, I was away. And Nelly, did you respond to the question, please?
Which question?
Okay, the question is, what do you think you would have done better, having assessed the entire situation? Not better. Let me not use the word better. What do you think you would have done differently? Yeah.
Well, I've tried so many different type of methods to make sure everything works together, to make sure we still build that family we started, to make sure we both train our child together. I don't
marry her if you love her that much.
Oh my God.
The last question. Why were you always recording your husband at home?
Because the first thing that happened, he denied it. He said it never happened. I only record it when he bring that threatening message like he go buy me, all those things. Now be only when all those things. That's when, because he always, if he says something now, within 1 minute, he go deny him, and you self go dey surprised.
People are
He
just
go deny say he no talk am, and you self make you and then you go dey surprised. And he even say that if sometimes you'll be like, as you record him, now even though you record him, he go tell them say na AI. Say nothing AI no they do now.
Okay, I think I'm done with my question. Please, more people need to ask question now before Philip at the end. Yeah, because let's get the story so that Philip will be coming to
People were just cussing for that man. Right, okay, I think that's pretty much all the videos so far based on that topic. I don't know if UB has been able to charge his mobile phone yet. Let's take a couple of calls and then we shall be rounding up. Now, I don't know if UB has been able to charge his phone, but it just like if you go under the video of that comment, comments under the video, people were just cursing that man. So there's a 10-year age gap between him and the lady. And Zeno did mention that apparently they were both introduced to each other by a mutual person, but still that does not mean that. So you believe that she has ashewo whatever traits on her, you still went ahead to be following her about. She gave birth to a child for you, Abi. Yes, you believe that she has ashewo or prostitute traits in her. You decided to bring her to diaspora, so you now carry her come diaspora to come and turn her to what? Sumolue, to kete, that is, it is somebody, it is who, how did Ebenezer Obey sang that song that kete will be walking, like, no, that a donkey will be walking and the owner of the donkey is walking on the side. Instead of the owner of the donkey to be riding on top of the donkey, he's walking on the ground beside the donkey. Like, make it make sense. So you guys, if those of you who joined later on, the story of this girl was that, she started walking, he was taking her money, and then he would not give her anything, started being abusive towards her in so many, like, I am triggered. Let's take a few calls and then we'll run. I just want this show to run up to 2 hours exactly. So UB, I don't know if you've been able to charge your phone. You've got the floor, sir.
M5.
Sir.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Abby, honey babe, how you ladies doing?
Good
And
evening,
everybody in the
sir.
chat, Zeno, Vivian, Adihelo, Chucky, Adihelo. So basically, you know me already. I like to look at all angles of whatever situation we are analyzing. And thank God you got that video of the man actually speaking. And that's when I decided that, okay, maybe I should just chime in. Now that at least I've heard the man spoke for, even if it is like 5 minutes. And of course, I saw some men I just kind of like just fighting in the comment section of this live show. So I just wanted to tell you, my brothers, life no hard, it no reach the way you guys are looking at it. When issue like this happen, definitely we know women are usually the one that have the tendencies to come out and speak, and some men will come out to respond, some will not respond. And when women start, of course, you only get one side of the story until you hear the other side of the story coming from the man. So, as far as this lady's case is concerned, let me say this first of all. It would have been better if that guy, the man in question, had not showed up on that live show at all. It would have been way better. Appearing on that live show just make his situation worse. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying everything this lady is saying is 100% correct. But based on what that man is saying on that TikTok live, coupled with the fact that he won't even allow her speak, on the basis of that, I think he is guilty, even though I'm not in their marriage. And for those listening now, you can take some simple lesson from this, especially as a man. From my own little experience being a married man with almost 16 years under my belt, and having seen a lot of relationship bad blows around me involving other people, This is what I can tell brothers. When issue like this happens, allow the woman to speak. If possible, if they are giving you and that woman, if they are giving you 30 minutes to explain your side of the story, beg them to give the woman 1 hour to explain her side of the story. I don't know if you understand what I mean right now. You're gonna have to allow a woman to express her frustration, her anger, everything she felt she went through in that marriage. Let her bring everything out. So once he's done, you can now beg whoever is moderating or maybe in charge of reconciliation process or wherever. You can now beg the person that please tell her to allow me to speak now that she have said her own. That way, you can now tell your own story. Because you see, sometimes there are some men that when you come to this abroad, the way life will handle you and the step you take, how you move, people may not really know what you are dealing with. And even the woman that you are both here in abroad, she may not know what you are going through too. You see, so but when you take time to explain your side of the story, even the people who are listening will now be able to see, oh, this is what actually went wrong. So on this particular issue, the fact that that man was so angry, was cursing the lady out, was bringing irrelevant information with no follow-up, with no backup story, it shows that he's displaying, even though he paid me to use this word, but he's showing, is it narcissistic? What do you call it, Abby? That one grammar one at the try.
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic.
So that's what he's showing. Now, I don't want to throw him under the bus. The way he's speaking, it seems that he have a lot of pains going on with him himself. Okay, but the fact that he did not took his time to actually tell his side of the story when everyone is listening on a live show, on a video that we go so far, that makes him look so guilty. And it seems that the lady is actually telling the truth. Okay, now if we have to look at the information they actually give out there, because as I understand, this is about COS, right? The husband took away my COS, and now the story is getting bigger and bigger, and now we are beginning to get the full picture that the lady came to UK, she's the one working, the man collecting her money, and all those mess going on. Whew. Because this man did not experience himself, I think he is guilty. I think he's actually collecting the lady's money. And I think that lady is kind of naive. Now, I want to give her some credit. I want to cut her some slack. You see, when we discuss this matter on social media like this, almost everybody that will be listening, contributing, chatting, or come to the studio, because we were not directly involved, we often feel like, oh, this is what we should have done. Hey, you should have moved like this. We could have done that. You know, it's so easy to blame the girl. Even me, listening to her story alone is pissing me off the way she's sharing it. But as somebody, yeah, as somebody who also live in Western world, one thing I do give people grace because I usually try to see their journey through my own journey. When you come to this Western world, whether UK or America, you don't know what you are doing for the first 2 to 3 years. May we no lie. Okay? Except for those who went abroad to school, went abroad, they born them there. Majorly, we are grown adult, we already don't get picking before we migrate. The first 2 to 3 years, you have no clue exactly what you are doing.
You're doing. Absolutely.
So I pity women a lot when they find themselves in a situation whereby they come abroad and then you start hearing story like, oh, the husband is collecting a paycheck. Oh, the husband is saying, don't go here. Or the husband is saying, I don't want to do this job. Oh, I don't want to go and do care job. I'm looking for one office job. And then before you know it, 2, 3, 4 years, the woman become the breadwinner in the home,
Yeah.
walking and breaking her back. And one of the things that usually happen is, if God bless you, if you are very fertile, you feel don't get too picking. Now
Exactly.
you have children, you want to stay, you need a roof over your head. Even this man is moving mad. You can't say, okay, I have this money, I won't pay the rent. I won't pay because your children are there now, and some of these men know how to play the game. They're just gonna be telling you from one story to another. I don't know if you guys watch my show where I explain manipulation through storytelling.
Yeah.
Once I've said it before, once somebody start telling you story, maybe they no green work. You ask babe why you know what story start. You know one time and so yeah, I work here. This happened. They are manipulating you already. So all I'm saying is that it's so easy for a woman that come abroad to be manipulated.
Absolutely.
It's so easy for the woman to agree to some bullshit. And before she can say Jack Robinson, she will have spent 5 years.
Yeah.
And now when Kasala finally burst, and then people start hearing her side of the story, we online in-law will begin to hear, she's so stupid. I will never take that from a man. My sister, my brother, it's not like that. Oh,
Yeah.
not be like that at all. So in the case of this lady, I don't live in her home, but it seems to me that she's very naive. And of course, all of us that jump from Nigeria to Yankee or London, all of us were naive within the first 3 to 4 years. So
Yes,
I
so.
won't blame her. No, I won't blame her that much. Two, the lady seems like a very obedient person. Mhm. She seems like a very, very obedient person. First off, listening to her story, she struck me like somebody who really don't know how to lie. I'm not saying maybe she's not lying, no.
Yeah.
But with the way she's telling the story, if I have to go by what I know with millennials and Gen Z, she will have painted a very robust story.
Story.
You can
Absolutely.
tell, you can see that sometimes when she's telling the story, that's when she will remember some details and bring it back. So it's not like maybe she already planned the whole thing. Like what was the other woman name that came out and threw her husband under the bus and everybody called her out? The one that was reading from book.
Yeah. I don't want to
So
mention her name because I've dragged that on this channel before.
no, I'm just making
Yeah,
reference. So
we remember.
I really feel sorry for her. And my final take on the matter is just that for her, begging for COS, I don't think that is the right thing to do.
No.
If she, because I don't live in the UK, I don't know how that on a crazy COS work. All I know is that most of the people in UK they turn that into business now. So
Oh,
I don't know how it works.
MC
So
Oluomo of Derby. Those ones on they use it to buy Range Rover. They use it to mortgage houses in London, allegedly.
yeah, so if she doesn't get the COS, let her go back to Nigeria. There's no need of stressing herself. Sometimes this abroad na cost. I'm sorry to say. Sometimes this abroad na cost, especially if you don't have a very good support system, and if you don't have the right documentation, it's a living hell. So if you try to stay abroad, it doesn't work. Yeah,
Especially
you can try.
it's a
She can try
struggle.
to see if she can see some help here and there, but if the help is not coming, let her just go back to Nigeria rather than being thrown out or being deported or something. I preach this all the time. This abroad is not really what it looks like. If abroad is meant for you, you can tell that at least favor good they show. When you need
Exactly.
help, somehow help will materialize. But if the help is not coming, she
Then
should
it's
just go
definitely
back.
yeah.
JJ. Now, as for the man, may God help that brother. And for any
Yeah,
brother
God
listening
will
now,
not help him. Go back and say, why do you go meet him one for front? Another man will go show him proper shege. Now you go meet.
uh, I guess you lost me already. Can you still hear me?
We can hear you, BB. We can hear you.
Okay, because I receive a call shortly. So basically, as from the brother, what I can tell him is that may God help him. I don't think that guy, with the way he spoke on that live show, I think he's full of himself. He's very angry. I think he wanted to eat his cake and have
And
it. But
mm,
the way he sounds, I don't know. That may not be the case, but again, like I said, when you have the opportunity to present your case, you are beating around the bush, cursing, swearing, doing all of that. You are not doing yourself a favor. So, from the attitude he display, I think he need prayer. I think he has too much ego. I think he's another Ned in the making because of the way he spoke to that lady, even on a live show. This is where
exactly.
I think some of our brothers, their brain know they calculate well. Even if you are a narcissistic, even if you are a madman, once you see people around, you got to move in a way that people cannot see through you. The way he moved, people can easily see through him. So
Yeah.
I need he need deliverance, and he's leaving UK. I think he's back in Nigeria now, right?
Yeah, he's back in Nigeria, yes.
Okay, Nigeria is the better place for him to stay. Nigeria is where you can live without respecting your wife, without treating your woman right. I think Nigeria is where you can do that. You can still work hard, they feel big, say you are doing something great. That brother dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. And any brother listening now, please don't move like him. When you come to abroad, you and your woman must work like a team. And to tell you,
Exactly.
majority of the men you saw that are doing better in abroad now, they did not start balling the day they got here. Them
Exactly.
Yeah, them and their wife, they have to walk around it. They have to, struggle together, sacrifice and did everything, and then life started happening for them. So I wish them good luck. And anybody that knows that lady, the lady should please avoid going on live show with that ex. That guy, I don't even know how some people think. Yeah, those people they are explaining to on the live show, are they going to solve the problem?
Maybe she's hoping that maybe in fact, I don't even know because those ones they are just using her to catch crews. They're using it to make money on TikTok. I think that's what they are doing.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna solve their problem. I don't
Not
think
gonna
at the end
stop
of
it
the conversation they're gonna send that lady £5,000 or two
for
thousand.
where for
So
where.
what's the need of going on that live show and start talking for somebody who actually needed the paper? Well, good luck to her and her UK. Thank you for having me, M5.
Thank you, UB, for your words of wisdom as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Agbayin Dalela Gbara Idumare. You will be a how's that you again before that Chucky will come for me now. Agbayin Dale in Jesus' name. Right, okay, I've got Zeno here. Before Zeno say, that mama vibe, what's going on? Right, Zeno. Mute yourself.
Um, Good evening,
Sorry
everybody.
for keeping you waiting. I totally forgot you were
No,
down
it's
there.
Uncle
Easy
Ben.
now.
Don't worry, it's Uncle Ben. I don't have choice. I just wanted to say I'm surprised that you people are surprised at this story. That's number one. But then again, number two, this is not the first time I'm hearing this. I did not even hear Ugeli or Delta States before I knew this was related to something from there. One, let me explain to you how the men in Delta State rule. They are your messiahs. They are your god. You have
Okay.
no, you should not have any ability to do anything.
Wow.
They should literally step on your head and you should be saying thank you, sir.
Okay.
So when she started the conversation with the person that introduced me, I even called him to see if anybody can talk to him. I say this girl on has finished. You people are expecting too much from her. Because first of all, they introduced her to somebody to marry. So not only is the pressure on her to get married, the pressure is also on her not to make that person that introduced them his name bad. Oh, so you give me bad wife. Even on top of that, she now said Ugeli on top. Ugeli has, according to Abby, their village, there's two options. You either go to a Yahoo boy or you marry and
Which
stay
one is
there.
according to Abiayu? Is that not your part of the country? Is
That's
not
what
village.
no, you say it's village.
Is Ugeli
I'm
not
just
village?
saying.
Is it according to Abi? Is it
Also, I'm
according to
not
me
from.
according to the geography of Nigeria?
I'm also not from Ugeli. I'm just saying.
But are you not from Delta State? Do you not
Please
know
be
that
quiet,
Ugeli is
Abby. I
village?
did not talk when you were talking.
But Ugeli is village. Confirm it before I do. Is it
Abby,
village
calm
or
down.
not
I let
village?
her
It's
talking.
village. I am
No,
agreeing with you.
exactly. Say
They
according
have.
to Abi.
Oh my gosh, they have two options. You either follow Yahoo boy or you continue your village life.
Baton.
So for her,
Okay.
hearing that there was a man that was 10 years older, that means that man has something substantially better than the guys that she's around. She agreed to marry him. The Londoner came. They now carry you abroad. They now say you should be giving them money. I wish this was such a fast story, because I'm literally in America right now. I have an auntie that's going through the same thing. They are going through divorce now because she decided that she's tired of giving him his money. Her money, sorry. This man will collect the full salary. She had to pay half of the bills in the house, while him himself was paying for his girlfriend's house full. They have 4 children. Same thing. I brought you to America. You have no rights. If I not carry you come, would you be able to do anything in the first place? Same story. Then now she said, okay, I don't want to do again. Divorce. This man, this somebody that beats her too. I literally drove 12 hours to go and pick her and the children because he almost killed her. I called police for him. To tell you that this is not far-fetched at all. On top of that, okay, now she has finally gotten her morale to say, I want to leave. Now she's campaigning. She's an ashawo. She has been sleeping with everybody in America. So it's the same story. It's always their go-to. You're an ashawo. I have evidence. That's always how it goes. So please, people should give her some grace. I don't know anything about her COS, but I know that her self-esteem is in the mud. I know that she felt like she was doing him a favor. That's why even when she came out, she did not first say what was going on or what led to it. She still felt like she was still trying to protect him. Even as she's there right now, if she goes back to Nigeria and they tell her that she should settle, she will settle and still marry him.
True, she will. They will settle. She will settle.
They've just brainwashed her. She just doesn't feel like she has anything to live for anymore.
Wow.
The only thing that God can use to save her. Also, let me tell you, the reason why there's a problem right now, if she was in Nigeria, she would have been doing the same thing. It would have been fine, right? The reason why she feels like she has a say now is because she sees that, oh, I can actually talk. She's learning that she has a voice now.
Yeah.
And so by trying to talk, the man is like, who are you? You're supposed to be under my foot. You shouldn't be don't cough. So by exercising the fact that, oh wait, I'm working, you shouldn't be collecting my full money, just give me part of it. That's what she asked for. She didn't say don't touch it. She said give me part of it. The man will now say, oh, I'm a chief, I'm from Delta State, or I've grown up there, this is what I'm supposed to be. The ego. Number 5, this story is not far-fetched. That woman, the only thing people can do for her is pray that she doesn't go back to Nigeria, because if she does, she will go and marry him. Then she'll continue like that. There's so many women that are going through that right now. So many. It's not even. I don't think she was lying. That's why the man could not even have character on the live.
Yeah.
He couldn't even be quiet. That's how they show themselves so quickly.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
They have no patience. They feel like anybody that tells them you did something wrong, you're an enemy.
Oh, wow.
That's what I have to say. I just wanted to expose our people small so that people will have context.
Thank you for explaining, Zeno.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Zeno.
Right, let's start bringing it home. Let's start with Oni Babe, and then we'll take it.
Are they cool down, Vivian? Are they cool down? No vex. Yeah, I think Zeno just kind of rounded it up. I think now she's giving us kind of context, and I've cooled down. I'm gonna give her grace. I pray that she gets the help that she needs, and I think he said, obviously we always talk about the lessons, don't we? Mama 5, obviously they talk about that, but I'll give her grace. I think I was just frustrated in the beginning that I didn't, like I said, maybe I'm coming from a point of privilege, but yeah, like Zeno said, especially you be saying that for some people relocating and, it's a lot to accustom to, the way it is, the environment and the way we do things in the UK. And as UB said, it can take up to 2 years. She's been here 2 years, isn't it? So something that I would find very natural, which is if anything happened like that to me, I would immediately know what to do and get the necessary resources. She wouldn't be able to do that because she's not on ground. She's not experienced. So I stand corrected, Vivian, Belair, no vex. Don't get me. We went back and forth in the comment section. Yeah, I'll let you finish off the summary, but yeah, thank you very much. It was an interesting
Thank you so
stuff.
much,
Thank you
Abigail.
for
Thank you so much for being
everyone
here.
giving me context. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, Gen Z rest. Okay, Zeno, do you want to go
Wait,
before
I wanted to reply Chucky about
the
possibly arranging her to do a low show. I
yeah
promise you, on everything that I believe,
the car?
if that man is in a point where he needs money, he will.
You will. Wow.
And then he will use it to insult her on top. He'll
Wow.
collect the money, oh, he will eat the money, he will even use it to shy you and show for his guys. Then he
Wow.
will not go and tell the guys that this is what she did.
Hmm. Now, wow. That Chucky, you hear that now? And by the way, why is that Chucky? Why is he doing that on the girl? I've forgotten the word, but Abby, you have the floor. That Chucky has been hiring that girl. Oh. Make sure you tell that Chucky.
Chucky is somebody's husband, though. If I talk now, now
Just
you're telling me, Abby, when did I say you are fine? That's okay. Let's not start.
there's evidence here. Abby will screenshot for you. Kia kia.
Let's not embarrass ourselves in public. Let's keep everything private the way we be keeping it. Mom five. See,
Yeah.
again, like when Nigerian women, and we know how Nigerian women, for the most part, are with
Yeah.
conditioning, with marriage, with all of these things. It only is worse for some people, right?
Yeah.
Which is why, again, I just always, my first thing is just to offer grace and just shake my head, because what else is there to do?
Absolutely.
I am not the sort of person that, yes, I've lived here for almost 15 years at this point, actually, or 14 years. And I feel like I'm one of those people that, I'm sorry, I don't really see the UK or the diaspora as the best thing in the world, because I've seen situations where it's actually would have been better for people to go back home personally. So I don't know if I subscribe. I mean, whatever works for her, but
Yeah.
like Uncle Ben said, sometimes it's actually better to go home.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually better, because even for mental health reasons, sometimes a familiar environment helps.
Yeah.
You understand? So if she
Yeah.
finishes getting calls, and then what? That's not where it ends with immigration. In next year again, she'll start looking for something else with 3 children. How much money can she actually make under those circumstances as well? So I
Yeah.
respect people that decide to struggle through systems like the UK, but it's the fact that the
Mm-hmm.
UK is no longer as easy as it used to be. It was never easy, oh, but imagine then versus now. Do you understand? So you don't have
Yeah.
family, you don't have friends, 3 children, newish to the country. I don't know. I don't know, but I also understand that some people don't feel like they have much else to go back to when they go
True.
back as well, which is why you find a lot of people would rather even be legal in this country, because when they calculate, they would rather even be put in prison here than go back to Nigeria, because there's really nothing back home for them. And then our country on is also getting worse. So I don't really know the conclusion on serious. Anyone can help her, that's fine. One of these kind of things, one of those ones where she might need to get help, even if it's temporary, and make decision to herself that this country is not better for her, is not good
Yeah.
for her. And who knows? You just never know what God is doing in someone's life. She might
Yeah.
also get something else to move to other countries. I'm seeing that Italy is complaining about their not immigration, their population as well. So I have a
Yeah.
feeling that Italy is about to do one huge thing with
One
immigration as well,
thing.
just to get their population up, and
Mm-hmm.
their workforce up. So you just never know. Another door could open in other parts of Europe, or even this Canada. Everybody's either doing Jackpot 2.0 to Canada, or
Yeah.
to America from the UK these days, or to other parts of Europe for those that are willing to learn a language, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So me, as I am like this, if I have brain to learn language, I'm jackpot, I would jackpot like Norway or something. I'm not joking. I'm so tired of this country, but I don't have energy. I don't have energy to learn language. I'm
I
not
was
going to.
actually was it not when was I thinking of that as well? I was thinking of that, if me I had the chance with my I mean the kids are pretty much grown now. Me I would jackpot, I would leave them. Even this one that I went like this, most of them did not even check up on me. I was some point I was like, these people that they're not even checking up on me. I was like, okay, so you guys are happy that I'm away from home, no wahala. So which means that I want to for me to jackpot without them, leave them here and go my own.
Honestly, I saw some opening for my current job. in a different European country. I said, ah. I say, and then I checked all of the benefits. I say, hey, I'll be sure you wouldn't just sit down and learn language like this. Because that's the only barrier. Barrier is that
Exactly.
most of these countries most of these countries to progress with immigration and no, you're
Yeah,
better off learning a language. But
yeah,
oh
true.
well. And then now that the UK is out of Europe, just making us lifelong for everybody with immigration stuff around Europe. But anyway, that's all I have to say.
Thank you
I
so much.
think, as always, of course, I know that this channel is based on empathy, but also growth. So I
Yeah.
understand the anger, but always the first go to has to always be empathy first, where women are concerned, because anybody that is a grown woman knows that one thing that a man is going to do is ruin your life if you let him. That's what I'm gonna say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Good night. Good night,
Shall
honey
we?
babe.
So much, shall
Good
we?
night.
Wait,
Great
Thank you so
show.
much, everyone. I am Honey Baby. Have you got anything else before I round up?
No, I think Abby said it very eloquently, and I think, like I said, even though I was triggered, I just think there were so many opportunities. That's what kind of got to me. But I
Mhm.
say that the first, this type of show, it's women, and we should show empathy, and I do show grace. And like calming down from the beginning of the show until now, I'm in a different place, but definitely showing empathy. But I think in terms of lessons, these for any lady out there, this is not what to do. So when you're in these situations, please seek help.
Exactly. Don't keep
The police are
quiet.
there for a reason. Don't care about what people say. You're calling police on your husband or whatever. Please, if you feel that, you need to do the needful. You understand? Because it's very important. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
we need to have grace and everything. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Very emotional. But yeah,
Mhm.
thank you very much, Mama Five, for having me. Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
so much, Honey Baby, for being here. Thank you so much. Right. Thank you so much, everybody, every one of you in the comment section. Thank you so much. And those of you who are watching, guys, please like and share before we leave. All I just want to say to this lady was that, you know what? These are some of the red flags, and I know some of us will ignore red flags because we believe that we are able to change, we might be able to change things, but in most cases that thing you think you might be able to change, it might just be your debt. This lady, honestly, I don't really even know what advice I have for her, because now this man is already threatening her parents back home, and even going back to Nigeria is not really, I really won't say it's safe, because it's going to make her life miserable for her in Nigeria. But staying also here in the UK, she doesn't have any recourse to public funds. Immigration rules have changed, so she'll be very lucky if, I mean, if only if God decides to send somebody away, would she be able to find a job that would offer her COS. But then again, I don't know the ages of her children. Whatever money she makes, she's practically going to be spending it on childcare, because she has, I think, according to Vivian, she has 3 children. How is she going to cope? How is she going to cope? Me, that I'm sitting down here, I've got 5 kids, and I'm sure you guys have heard of my struggles at times. They're like, 5 kids was me and my husband. I don't think there would have been any way. I don't think have been able to. I would have been able to do it alone with 5 children. At some point, we practically had 5 kids below the age of 10. Now you guys know what that means when it comes to childcare, right? I wish her all the best, and I just felt like she had opportunities. She had multiple opportunities to have spoken up and gotten help. But then family, the person who introduced me, and all of that. Well, I'm wishing her all the best. But like I said, in my other WhatsApp groups that I join, if they share anything job wise, I'll forward it to maybe send a DM or something. But while I'm here, I've been checking my mobile phone. Nothing has been posted in the group here, but I wish her all the best. But then, guys, do not stay quiet in DV, especially not when you are in a country where you know the law will fight for you. And this is not me saying that you should be picking unnecessary fights with a man that has not done nothing to you. This is not me saying you should be picking unnecessary quarrel or behaving that way. But somebody tell you to come out and open joint accounts when it is only your own salary that is going into it. Tell that person to spit it away. That is not for you. That is not for you, because I believe this is something that you put together that matures and you both know, have access to, and you're able to build. But if only one person is just putting in and one person is taking out of it, no, all wrong now. It's wrong. It's wrong. Anyway, I wish her all the best. I hope she's able to get all the help she needs. And like I said, if I find anything, and if any of you watching, if you think you have a way out for her, I think our TikTok handle is Nelly.gold. I think TikTok handle is nelly.gold. If you think you have something for her, go send her a DM, and I wish her all the best. And like I said, if I find anything as well, I will reach out to her. But in the meantime, let's all learn from this. Okay, these stories we see and we hear them every day, and each and every day that I hear them again, it sounds like, what? Why is this happening when so many videos are like it has been shared? Obviously empathy and all of that. Nolly Gold, yeah, that Chucky has dropped the TikTok handle there. So for me, I'm going to be sleeping on that channel now to check what is going on there. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Wow, I broke record again today, 2 hours 15 minutes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and please, guys, keep watching all my Nedu Woko videos. I need to go to Nigeria again in January. I know I can't make Dirty December now because Christmas ticket is too expensive. They're asking me to come and do Dirty December. Even if I get money to buy ticket, which money am I going to spend to do Dirty December? Which money am I going to use to spend to enjoy Dirty December? So guys, please, I think I uploaded a Nedu Oko video about 2 hours ago. Please, guys, go watch, share, drop your comment and opinion as always. And then there's another Nedu Oko video again. I think I will drop that later tomorrow. So I might drop another, maybe like a vlog. I've got lots of my Nigerian vlog. So I think I might drop one of my Nigerian vlogs tomorrow, and then drop the latest update of Nedunwoko. I'll drop it at 7 o'clock. I don't think I want to do live stream tomorrow because I'm working till late again tomorrow. So it's already past my bedtime already. It's almost midnight. It's past 11 already. So I'm meant to be in bed right now, but I'm still here with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. And yes, before you go, don't forget to go shop my small side also. You guys know my small site also, www.tmo5candle.co. I sell scented candles. Let me see if I can share my screen, my video, my website with you guys. So come and shop all of your wax melts, all of your wax melts, scented candles. Come and shop them with me. If you have Oyinbo that like that, Chucky, you are not going to get a chubby me again. That was me then. No more. No, 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 no. No, you can't get another chubby me again. You can't get another chubby me again. So this is my website here, guys. Please go support a small business like me, like mine, scented candles, home diffusers, car diffusers, surgical, just Christmas art, when you're cooking your Christmas dinner, you can just wear that stylish art to cover your hair. So those are all the products I have on my website there. We ship throughout the UK, and we've got wax melt burners, room sprays, all of those smelling. Right as I'm sitting down here, my bedroom is smelling posh, So guys, please support me during this Christmas period. Shop my products. I ship throughout the UK. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys. The Chucky, Zeno, Vivian V, who Abby, Honey Babe, who else again? I saw a few Mongo packs. Yeah, and thank you so much to you, B, as well, for that contribution. My sister, beautiful sister, Yinku's Pepe Talks. I said that your glasses, sister. I'm coming for that your glasses. Oh, you must post it to me. Thank you so much to everybody in the comment section. I really appreciate you being here. With that being said, guys, have an amazing night, and I shall see you at some point. Maybe, I don't know if I want to do a live stream tomorrow, but we'll see how I feel. With that being said, thank you so much, guys, and have an amazing night wherever you are. All right. Bye, everyone.